It does make you wonder, though. I mean, obviously, each of them can potentially end up with Yoshiyuki, but the ones that don't throw out, like, if you, like, fast forward into, like, have a time skip, would the other ones be in relationships with entirely different people? It makes you wonder, because they never show that, really. Well, some do, but it's quite rare. I was eating lunch with Coco, Wataru, and Nanaka. The snow from yesterday lingered elegantly in the garden. It was nice having lunch with my fellow band members. I watched Coco as she picked vaguely at her onigiri with her chopsticks. I couldn't stop looking at her. Actually, I was staring at her. They haven't mentioned that in a while, have they? What? Whoa! I closed my mouth and swallowed my bite of croquette. Crap, I was totally spacing out. I had to stop staring at Coco. I needed to get it together. Oh, sorry. All the time I was watching Coco, her attention was off somewhere else. I wondered what was wrong. She seemed distraught. I'm sorry, I just didn't get much sleep last night. Bingo! What? What do you mean, what kind? Stop it! What the hell? Cut it out, man. We carried on chatting as usual. But Coco continued to gaze out into space. That's me in a nutshell. For the most part, I'm always just like, like that. It's just like, that doesn't really give much of an example of it. But just like, you just like stare off into the distance. It's like, it's a weird experience, like, it's annoying, and also at the same time it can be useful, because spacing out can be like kind of a way of coping with certain awkward situations, but at the same time it can like lead to just awkward kind of misunderstandings, all sorts of things. It's a pain in the ass. We stayed in the courtyard until the bell rang. But Coco's mind was somewhere else the entire time. As you can see, early modern society went through a great many changes during the last days of the Shogunate. This is bad. I wish I had gotten more sleep, but I keep finding myself staring at Coco. What was wrong with me? I was like a fish on a line. Oh, our eyes met. She immediately turned red and looked away. Crap, she must think I'm nuts. I guess that's nothing new. But now she thinks I'm even crazier. What? Akari and Anzu were laughing at me. Anzu passed me a note from the next seat over. Huh? The note read, "Your staring is too blatant. You now qualify as a dangerous character." What? Was it that obvious that I was staring at Coco? What should I do? Did the others think I was a pervert too? Was it that obvious I was in love with her? Shit! The next paragraph offers some background to how the Shogunate fell. Sakurai, please read. I'm not looking, I didn't see anything. Huh? What? Oh. I just realized that I voice acted the history teacher's voice there a bit differently. Just like, Sakurai, listen! Just like he's telling him off, but he wasn't actually doing that. Silence. Ha 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 ha!
なんだそりゃ確かに幕末は見てないよな、桜井。前世の記憶が目覚めたというなら話は別だな。
Shit. I know you weren't born at that time, but you can at least read the book. Yes, sorry. I'm such a moron. Coco and I were having our usual graduation party meeting. We talked about the stands we checked out over the weekend and which ones we wanted to do. You have to think about the budget too. I think a coffee stand could be really interesting. Wow. Reminds me of The Sims, so it'd definitely work. We could have tea and soup too and make it like a cafe. You know that pumpkin soup that Akane makes? Maybe we can serve something like that. Coco, you listening? No, but you were sighing. She bowed her head to me very formally. What's on your mind? Is something wrong? You know, when you space out, anything or nothing could be on your mind, in my experience. Like one time it just be like spacing out, nothing's on my mind, just completely just dazed, just mind blank, just staring, just like, And then there are other times just like, think random, absurd things. I can't really think of an example, but just various different things could be on my mind, or I could be thinking of like, literally into space, just like the universe. It's constantly expanding, but just what does it all mean? What purpose does it serve? Does it serve no purpose whatsoever? Is there a reason for this? Why do we try to comprehend it when it's clearly obvious that we cannot comprehend it, but we try to use our logic to understand something that is beyond our understanding because we arrogantly think we could possibly comprehend such vastness, and just like my mind feels like it's going to explode. Things like that, it's weird. Coco seemed about to say something, but forced a smile instead. What could it be? I wish she would talk to me if there was something troubling her. Well, not on screen. What? Yeah, but I thought he moved to the mainland for the business. It must be hard on you and your mum too. I see. That's why she's alone so often at her house. Wow, at least your dad isn't lonely then. I know why they get together like that. He's like, you know what? They said when you have kids, your sex life's completely ruined, but he's just like, but we've got a different house we can go to! Yay! There's no way that's true. What was going on with her? She's never talked about her family. Maybe she was just feeling a little bit lonely. Minus the neglect bit, right? What?
仲睦まじい夫婦になりたい。
Me too. I want to be the kind of husband and wife that make our children feel jealous. Well, probably make them embarrassed. Just like, geez, mom and dad, why do you have to freaking kiss each other? He's just like, ooh. It's weird how that works, isn't it? A couple just kiss and just like neutral reaction. Your own parents do that. It's like, oh god, get a room. Oh, I can't believe you do that. It's like, oh, you wouldn't want to know how you were born then. Oh no, no. My head. No, the image. It's weird, isn't it?
変かな。
No, I totally agree with you.
よしゆき、日本語が変だよ。
There was no use denying it. I'm sure now. I'm sure that I'm in love with her. I can finally admit it. Well, you've gone over it multiple times. This feeling is love. For the first time in my life, I'm in love with someone. I'm in love with Coco. Thing with love really is how sometimes love can be like real, but at times it can be fleeting. It really is. Just like I remember in Persona 4 when there was like one of those class questions, the origin of marriage or something like that is something like to gamble. I think that's in general when it comes to love, because it is a gamble, isn't it? It's like, okay, you love someone, at least you feel that way. It could be a fleeting feeling for all you know, and that's just adds to the gamble, really, doesn't it? But the other person could also be the same. They could also love you, but their feeling could be fleeting as well. Or they could not see you in that way, and so you will have your heart completely broken because you love someone but they don't love you the same way. It's just really is a gamble. Another day, another lunch break. Naka came by our classroom and we all decided to eat lunch in the courtyard again.
寒いね。
Nanaka hunched over and shivered. The snow was gone at last, but it was still really cold.
本当だよ。こんな日に外で飯食ってるのって俺たちくらいじゃないか。
大丈夫だよ。あそこのベンチにも誰か座ってるし。
本当だ。物好きだよな、吉行。
Yeah.
なんだよ、吉行。昨日からノリ悪いぜ。
Really?
そうだよ。そのノリの悪さがバンドに影響したらどうすんだ。
Huh?
はあって。
Wataru was right. I can't let my conflicted emotions affect my performance in the band. I have to find a way to get back to normal.
じゃあ、いただきます。いただきます。
I love Coco. Ever since I realized that, I've been out of my mind a total space cadet. I have to do something.
今日練習どうする？
もちろん、するよ。
あ、でも、吉行と月島会議なんだろ？
今日はお休みだからバンドの練習に専念できるよ。ほんと、よかった。
んじゃあ、吉行も OK だな。また聞いてないよ、このおっさん。
おーい、よしゆきくん。
Nanaka pinched my nose with her chopsticks. Ouch! What is it?
何じゃないよ。大事なバンドの練習の話をしてるんじゃん。
Oh, sorry.
まったく、何があったんかい？
ねえ。
Coco and I looked first at each other and then down. It was no good. I couldn't even look at her face. I had to tell her how I felt. But
この卵焼きうまい。
勝手に取らないでよ。
I would need to explain it to them first, especially to Wataru. But how should I tell him? Lunch was over. I was so spaced out I barely ate anything.
それじゃあね、放課後ね。
じゃあな。
It was time for afternoon classes. I wonder if I might end up staring at Coco
ちょっ
again.
とちょっと、よしゆきくん。
Why? Nanako was softly calling to me. I hadn't even noticed that Wataru and Coco had gone into the classroom ahead of me. I went back into the corridor and walked up to Nanaka. What is it?
何じゃないってば。おかしいよ、様子が。
Sorry.
いや、私に謝られても。
Then who should I apologize to?
いやいや、謝るとかそんなんじゃなくてさ。
Nanaka crossed her arms thoughtfully.
なんていうか、私がこういうこと言うのも変だけど、思っていることがあれば言えばいいと思うよ。
What?
自分に素直になった方がいいってこと？もやもや考えてるだけじゃ何も始まらないじゃない？
Am I really brooding?
うん。落ち込んだりしてるんじゃなくて、嬉しい悩みみたいな。
Nanaka's intuition was crazy as always. She hit the nail of how I was feeling right on the head.
よしゆきくんらしくないぞ。行動あるのみ。
She slapped me on my back, almost knocking me off my feet. That really gave me the motivation I needed. You're right, I'm not going to find a solution just by sitting here brooding over it.
そうそう。
Right, then I have a few things to do.
それがいいよ。
Thank you, Nanaka.
なんの何かあったらいつでも相談してよ。
She thumped her own chest with confidence. You okay, Nanaka?
うん、大丈夫。ほんじゃ、また音楽室でね。
Okay. Nanaka turned around and started walking back to her own classroom. Okay, I'm going to do this. Just one step at a time. Band practice was over. Is he gonna do the traditional confess on the rooftop thing? I went to talk to Wataru. I told him there was something I had to tell him.
話って
That he loves him. No. Poor Wataru, he didn't suspect a thing. Well, how should I start?
なんだよらしくないな。はっきり言えよ。
Well,
まさかお前
is he thinking that? What?
俺に愛の告白をする
Just like the music and the atmosphere, it's right. What the hell are you saying? Why would I fall in love with you?
違うのか
This isn't Planet where we have one of those awkward random routes where it's just like... Remember that? Just like... Imagine that if every visual novel had that route as well, just like as an extra. Don't act so disappointed.
んじゃなんだ
Damn him. But his joke had eased my nerves a bit. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
あ
I'm in love with Coco.
ま
Sorry.
あいやなんで謝るんだよ
I know that you've been in love with her for a long time.
あやだなよしゆき
Wataru forced a smile and put his hand on my shoulder.
気にするなよそれほど月島が可愛いってことじゃん
Wataru.
それにそういうことがあってもいいじゃないか同じ子を好きになるってさ
Wataru came through as always. He'd had so much experience when it came to love. His words were really reassuring.
じゃあ俺とよしゆきはライバルってことだ
Rivals?
そうまだそのことを月島に言ってないんだろ
No, not at all.
いやスタートラインは俺と同じじゃん俺もまだ告白してないし
Although it's blatantly obvious.
だからいいライバルそう
Wataru.
どっちが選ばれても恨みっこなしだぜ
I got it. We shook hands on the deal. We agreed to be good friends and good rivals. But I wasn't going to lose to him, because he's not the protagonist.
でも
Huh?
まさか義行が月島を好きになるなんて。
You think it's weird?
ああ、そうじゃなくて、なんていうか、ほら、お前って結構鈍いとこあるだろ？
That he is. Everyone says that to me. I wonder why. But I don't realize when I'm being slow on the uptake, so what am I supposed to do?
それで、ちょっと心配してたんだ。
You were concerned?
ああ、義行は近い将来、ちゃんと恋愛するのかなって。
I see.
ああ、いや、そういう変な意味じゃなくて、俺はてっきり白川と付き合うんじゃないかって。あ、
Wataru suddenly cut himself off. He clapped his hands together in sudden realization.
それでか、白川が髪の毛切ったの。
I don't know if that's the direct cause.
白川、お前に告白したんだ。
Yeah, just don't tell anyone, okay?
分かってるよ。そんな野暮なこと誰に言うんだよ。白川は俺たちの大事なボーカルだぜ。
I know you wouldn't do anything to hurt her.
よく分かってんじゃん。そっか、なるほどな。
Probably, yeah.
どうするんだ？
About what?
白川は月島の親友でもあるんだぞ。その親友の告白を断って片割れの方を好きになったって。
I have to be honest with myself.
お？
That's what Anaka told me.
あいつ、ただのわがままで気分屋かと思ったら、そんな男勝りなことも言うんだな。
Yeah, because of her I was able to tell you how I truly felt.
なるほどね。
This is my first time being in love. Well, if you forget about the previous routes we've gone through up till this point. So I need to tell Coco how I feel no matter what.
だが、ちょっと俺に遠慮しような。
What? Oh, sorry.
しょうがねえな。負けないからな。
Meanwhile, thanks for hearing me out, Wataru.
何言ってんだよ。ライバルだからな。忘れるなよ。
But he said it with a smile. I smiled back at him. We started talking about the things we liked about Coco. As the time passed, I saw a long shadow stretching on the ground.